The warnings are few. The signs are sudden. The tide goes into reverse. A thunderous roar fills the air. And then it strikes. And when it is over, nothing is left. A tsunami. The word in Japanese means harbor wave. Japan has been hit by many tsunamis in its history as a result of its location. It lies across the edges of 4 tectonic plates, where most earthquakes, the principal cause of tsunamis, are born. When 2 tectonic plates push together, the resulting earthquake sends an enormous burst of energy up through the ocean, displacing enormous quantities of water. A series of waves expands in all directions. In deep water, these waves travel fast, up to 500 miles an hour, but only reach a height of a few feet. A passing ship might not even notice. But as the waves enter shallow waters, friction with the ocean floor lowers the wave's speed and raises their height until at landfall they can engulf a 10-story building. Unlike ordinary waves, a tsunami wave doesn't crest and break. Instead, it advances like a wall of water that crashes over the coastline and everything in its way, reaching even as far as a mile inland. More damage is caused when the wave recedes, dragging everything in it back underwater. And most tsunamis have multiple waves, each arriving anywhere from 10 to 60 minutes after the first strike, just when survivors think the danger is over. The deadliest tsunami ever recorded occurred in December of 2004. An earthquake off the coast of Indonesia triggered a tsunami that surged across the Indian Ocean and reached as far as the coast of Africa. Whole sections of cities were destroyed. More than 200,000 people died. Most had no way of being warned. "5,000 miles away, the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center in Honolulu is on call 24 hours a day to prevent a similar tragedy from happening in the United States. Scientists monitor tremors and quakes from around the globe. If a quake big enough to cause a tsunami occurs, it is their job to alert the coastlines in the tsunami's path. The advice is simple. Move to higher ground, wait for news that the tsunami has passed, and be ready to deal with the ruins left in its wake."
Jesus Christ, look at that. I know, I can see it. That wave is a good 15, 20 feet tall. Easy. Get in, get in, get in!
The Hyogo Earthquake Engineering Research Center in Japan is home to the largest 3-dimensional earthquake testing facility in the world. A shaking table that holds full-size buildings produces movement almost identical to the ground motion produced by an actual earthquake.
This is a device that can replicate the motion of an actual earthquake. Backwards, forwards, left to right, up, down. The device is capable of creating movement in 3 directions simultaneously.
It's reported that the shaking table is moved by 24 machines powered by 4 4,300 horsepower gas engines. The center was established in the aftermath of the Kobe earthquake of 1995. As a result of that quake, over 100,000 buildings were damaged and more than 6,000 people lost their lives.
Come on. Put your hands up if you make them grands up. If you can't stand up, then I'ma pick you up. Hit the streets like a chopped up truck. What you want? People standing in the back need to bring it to the front. Go ahead with the surefire method. Machine gun lyrics, hitting you with the interference to get the clearance. Make my way past security, surely I bust furiously and still deserve the courtesy. Seen a lot of snakes, fakes, and weirdos. How could you air those? Man, I can't even wear those. I came up from the dust beneath the ashes. Got cuts and slashes from all of the masses. I function not for fashion, but for passion. The first one swinging and the last one standing. Now who done let the cat out the bag about the secret? Y'all gon' peep it when the industry leaks it. Down, floating off the ground when you hit that sound. Let it all out, now get it in. Feel it like the wind. You can do what you do, but stay who you been. Don't slow. Yeah. The X Factor, who's the best rapper? Who's the biggest bully? Who's the most gully? All I need is a mic and a melody, and I'ma take you out of the maze like Frankie Beverly. Underground celebrity giving the hood charity. You need to mess with me so we can get where we need to be. A long way from shell toes and Kangos. $1 billion marketplace plus pounds and euros. Now the transformation of comprehension has gone from intangible to digital suspension. The game's wired, every shot that's fired corresponds with a switch that's dialed. And I got a profile, so I stay on smash. Hit me up when you find another party to crash. But until then, I'm married to my pen. This is how it's going down, this is how I get it down. Floating off the ground when you hit that sound. Let it all out, now